Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, I am back again with another video, and in today's video, you see the title, we are going to be speaking about Beyonce and Blue Ivy. The internet is on fire, and I just wanted to give my opinion on this whole thing with the Blue Ivy dressed inappropriately thing conversation. So if you're interested in her female rap, pop conspiracy theories, trending topics, my popular opinions, whatever I feel like getting into for real, go ahead and subscribe, and let's get into this video. Okay, so there has been like this discourse and conversation around Beyonce and Blue Ivy recently because I believe they popped out for the movie premiere for The Lion King, and they're all featured. Blue Ivy is featured, and so they did a red carpet event, and she ended up wearing like a very beautiful golden dress, and she had her makeup done, her hair, her outfit. She looked amazing. Blue Ivy, to me, she looked incredible. Actually, let me see if I can find a clip at least of a video of her walking. Okay, so that was a little clip. I'm sure there's a lot of videos going around of Blue, and I think she looks absolutely beautiful. I think Blue Ivy's like 11 or 12 years old, something like that. And a lot of people on social media are basically saying Blue Ivy looked inappropriate. A lot of people are coming down on Beyonce, like, how could you let Blue Ivy walk out the house like that? I was like kind of confused. I was like, wait a minute, am I looking at the same video? I was so shocked. I wasn't even noticing it until I was like, "Oh, she looks great." The movie, da da. Then I was going to the comments, and everybody was like, "Look at how inappropriate she looks." Da da. I'm like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! Did I miss something?" I was like, "Did I miss something?" I think Blue Ivy looked very tasteful. I think she looked very tasteful. I think she probably felt very, beautiful and a little bit grown up, but not grown up in the way of like just mature, but not grown up in the way of like overt or weird or like, oh, I look like an 18-year-old. She looked like a girl in a princess gown. Like her first real princess gown or something. I'm sure that's not her first princess gown ever. But you know what I mean? Like she looked incredible to me. Like I didn't see anything inappropriate about what she had on. People were like, "Oh, because of her cleavage." I didn't even notice that. The fact that people were like so hung in on that, I didn't even notice it. So for me personally, it's like, was it really that much? Because I wasn't even looking at that or looking there. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm the odd one out there, but I don't feel like she looked inappropriate at all. And people were saying, "Oh, she had way too much makeup on." What? I mean, me personally, I thought her makeup looked tasteful. I thought her makeup looked very tasteful. Did she look a little bit mature? Yes. Did she, but she didn't look inappropriate. I feel like there's a difference between looking slightly mature and looking inappropriate or over actualized or whatever it might be. And I'm just thinking, the way people are coming at Blue and Beyonce made it seem like she had on a stripper outfit. You would have thought that she walked out there, cheeks out, stomach out, um, just different elements of which her dress was just revealing. I don't feel like it was revealing at all. Yeah, it had a little bit of cleavage, but like most ball gowns that are strapless are gonna have that type of curvature in the chest area and have that kind of ruched effect where it's like like sinking in the stomach or shrinking in the stomach and pushing up. Ooh, excuse me, what the hell? Pushing up the chest, but like I wasn't even looking at that. I was looking at the ball gown itself, how beautiful it was, how poofy it was, how flowy. The gold against her skin, her makeup, her hair. I wasn't even looking at that little girl's chest. So for me, I feel like this was a little bit of an exaggeration. Like to me, it felt like an exaggeration because we have seen so many girls who are in Hollywood who are really actually dressed extremely inappropriately, and they don't seem to get this much attention as Blue got, or as much like, oh my gosh, she looks so inappropriate. Like what? There are so many of these like child stars or actresses or reality TV stars, kids who look a hot mess. They look like 21-year-old women and they're 12 and 11. We have girls out here like the Malu Trevejos of the world and the Bad Babies of the world who are walking around here looking extra grown. And yeah, they get conversation, but not to the degree that Blue is getting. Like y'all would have, I would have thought she was prancing out in stripper poles and did a split on the carpet. How people are eating her up right now, it's very strange. And to me, I feel like this energy is coming from a different place. I mean, people want to call it inappropriate, say she's inappropriate all day. I feel like people are just kind of on edge right now because of the whole like Jay-Z thing, and like a lot of people don't like are not really feeling that fond of the Carters in general right now because of the news that just came out. A lot of people feel like Beyonce is a part of it. People are annoyed with Beyonce in general because, she puts out products and different things of this and that. She's trying to sell the fans things, and people don't feel like Beyonce interacts enough with the fan. I feel like there's a lot of underlying things behind this, thing because because I don't see what was so awful about Blue's outfit. I really, really, really don't. Beyonce and her mom and her family, they have a close eye on Blue, and she's never come out dressed inappropriately before. If we see like Blue out, she looks very tasteful. She's on a red carpet for a premiere movie of which she's in, and they probably like this is her moment to, really show out and be a little bit more, have a little bit more of a mature edge. This the other day, Blue Ivy was getting made fun of because she was outside in block heels. Block heels. Y'all know, like almost like wedges, but not exactly. They're like the bulky type of heel that are not really in trend now or stylish really now. They're like a early 90s to 2000s type of look. And Blue Ivy was outside in them, and a lot of people were like, "Oh my gosh, she got that girl in those heel," because they're child appropriate. She's 12 years old, so she didn't have her out there in stilettos or any heel that was super skinny and super long and super, you know what I'm saying. She had her in child appropriate for her age shoes. We never, excuse me, we never see Blue Ivy coming out looking extra grown. I think this moment for her being for the movie, she was a little bit more dazzly than normal for the occasion. I think within certain parameters and within the occasion, it makes sense. I feel like people are overblowing it because of the tension around Beyonce right now, like I said with Jay-Z, and also just personal issues that people have. Never getting the visuals from Renaissance, feeling like she's selling everybody everything, feeling like they don't have no connection with Beyonce, feeling like ugh. Like people are upset. I feel like people are just upset because there is no reason to really come down on Beyonce for this, for how Blue looked to me. And when I saw that people were taking it that way, I was like, I feel like this is misplaced. Also, when she was on tour with Beyonce, which I think this is the clip that's showing now, she never had her dancing inappropriately. Beyonce has done all types of dancing in her career, whether it's slightly raunchy, whether it's just straight up, just tasteful, whether it's whatever. She didn't have Blue Ivy on the stage, pop locking, dropping it, and doing the splits and hitting the all types of booty popping and none of that. She didn't. She never had Blue doing that. So the fact that people are coming at her as if she's just putting this girl out here like she's always kind of done that or something is insane to me.
Nothing's wrong with Blue Ivy's dress. She's just being overly sexualized like black girls often are. She does not have too much cleavage. That dress is not grown. If a grown person put on that dress and would to that same premiere, people would look at them like, why are you wearing that kitty ass dress? Because it's not a grown dress. The dress is not grown. She is not grown. She does not look grown. She looks like a kid. She is tall. You can say, oh, she looks older than 12, but that's because she's tall, not because her dress is inappropriate. The truth of the matter is, a lot of people need to check their inner bias, and they need to check how they view black women, black girls, because they view girls as women way too early. And so anytime they feel like, oh, well, she has a little body, and by body I mean you could have a C-cup boob, they ain't gotta be too big, but at that point it's like a light switch turns on no matter what the girl's age is, and they automatically deem it as the girl being grown or dressing grown, when in reality it's not that. It's not that at all. I talk to y'all all the time about perception, and a lot of the time people get up in arms because the issue comes from their perception, not from what the matter they're up in arms about. So yeah. Also another thing, I seen a whole lot of comments, people talking about, oh, Jay-Z parading around Beyonce and Blue Ivy because of the allegations, as if that premiere was not scheduled. Like, they wasn't supposed to go to the premiere. Even though Blue Ivy is starring in that, in the Lion King, they wasn't supposed to go to the premiere to support their child. It's like people trying to make everything into a conspiracy theory, and I'm like, 1+1 = 2 still. But maybe that's just me.
Okay, y'all. So I liked how she put that. Yeah, that's definitely true when it comes to little black girls. And yeah, she is developing. She's 12 years old and her body is developing, but that doesn't mean she looks grown to me per se. And that is very true within the culture. It's like we are looked at as grown and over actualized very, very young, even if it's very minimal that's happening. Like, it's a lot of older black people too who do this to the young ones and say, "Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. You look grown if you do this, you look grown if you do that." It's very annoying. It's very, 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 very annoying because Blue looked amazing. So you guys let me know though. Maybe some of y'all feel like she does look grown and that's your opinion, but I just don't agree with it. But yeah, so that's really it for this one. Let me know your thoughts down below and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.